We've reported many of the outbreaks have been at nursing homes and meat plants. But those aren't the only businesses dealing with clusters of COVID. KCTV5's Betsy Webster dug into the numbers in Wyandotte County and found out how businesses there are trying to handle it when employees start testing positive.
The Wyandotte County Health Department has a website, their COVID-19 hub, listing any place that has 5 or more confirmed cases. We've told you about the nursing homes and the churches, but they're not the only ones on the list. The owner of El Torito Supermart at 14th and Central says it all started about 3 weeks ago when a man who works at the butcher counter got sick and tested positive for COVID-19. The owner, Octavio Sosa, says he responded by closing that portion of the store for 8 days while awaiting test results from the rest of the staff.
We got everybody get tested, everybody including second shift, first shift, to make sure that everybody's safe.
A total of 16 tested positive. All but the first man showed no symptoms.
The other guys who came positive, they're still at home. They're not here working.
There's no disputing the biggest and most deadly outbreak in the county has been at this long-term care facility, Riverbend Post-Acute Rehabilitation, with 132 confirmed cases and 36 deaths. Another widespread outbreak was at a regional ministers conference at this KCK church, 55 cases and 6 deaths. Recent headlines have focused on meatpacking plants like this one in St. Joe that tested all willing staff and found 400 plus coming back positive. What's garnered less attention is the smaller Kansas City Steak Company, majority owned by National Beef. They reported 34 cases to the health department, the most recent just last week. This Kellogg's Bakery on Sunshine Road has had 19 reported cases over 2 weeks in April. As for El Torito, the owner says those who tested negative got a second round of tests on Friday to account for incubation time.
We got 30 people working right now. They get tested again, and they went negative again.
He says the man who was sick was just cleared by the health department to return, but he's waiting until his coworkers feel safe. Meanwhile, Sosa says they're taking daily precautions, including temperature checks of the staff.
Every single shift that we are taking temperatures, we are recording all that. Gloves, mask, and sanitize every night and fogging the whole store.
What we just showed you are only the workplaces that have 15 or more cases. You can get a look at the full map. It's a clickable map, and you can find it by going to the digital version of this story on our website or app. In Kansas City, Kansas, Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News.
We did reach out to the companies Betsy mentioned. A National Beef spokesman told us our highest priority has been to ongoing protect the health and safety of our employees while they continue to produce food for our communities and nation. Kellogg sent us a statement saying, in part, if or when a Kellogg employee has a confirmed case of COVID-19, our first consideration will continue to be their health and safety and that of their families and colleagues. We have effective protocols in place following CDC and WHO guidelines to prevent the transmission. And you can find the full version of both of their statements on our website or app by clicking on Found It on 5.